What is going on, my beautiful people? I hope you guys are having a beautifully amazing day. In this video, what we're going to be talking about is being able to tap into the wisdom of God and the amazingness of tapping into the wisdom of God. Now, I know wisdom can seem like a word that's kind of like, just sounds like, I don't know, higher than or something like that, but it's not something that's so like, it's available to all of us. And the beauty of it is that the more wisdom that you get from God, the more that you're able to see beauty in your life, and the more you have joy, love, peace, all the fruits of the Spirit in your life, and it will just change your life completely. Now, what I want you to understand is that wisdom is basically just being able to see what God has for you by diving into His Word and by seeing through His lens. The wisdom of God, when you ask for it, if you even sit right now and ask for it, it starts to be bestowed upon you so that you can see your life the way that God sees it. You start to slowly see it more and more. It takes us time, and we're all getting there more and more. But we're able to see it more clearly with gratitude, with glory, because we know how rejoicing that we can have, how much rejoicing we can do every single day based on how much God has given us every single day, the gratitude of even waking up on a single day. But we can tap into that. And the way that I want you to think about it, that we can all think about it, is from this book called Best Possible Life by Jim Murphy. And what he said is that wisdom is basically being able to, like a chess player. So if you have a world-renowned chess player, and this world-renowned chess player can see the board in so many different ways, they can just see all the moves, they have such a clear view on it. Versus us as newbies coming in, or maybe we do have a little bit of wisdom, and you could look at the newbie as somebody else that might be starting their journey out. What it's basically saying is that that person is making moves based on where they are right now. What's in their heart, they're making moves on what they can see. And it might not be the best move. It might be the most stupid move in the world to that grandmaster, to the person that has all this wisdom of the game. God is the ultimate grandmaster. He has the most wisdom ever. He's a world champion, whatever you want to call him, because he can see moves that we couldn't even imagine. You know in chess when they have, I don't know if you guys watch chess, but there's like these brilliant moves that even the best of the best players only make occasionally, because it's just like most people cannot find them. God knows every brilliant move. You know what I'm saying? He knows every brilliant move. And the crazy part is that a lot of the times when you're making those brilliant moves, as somebody that isn't smart, you'll like sacrifice one of your best pieces for a very bad piece. And at first it seems like, what the heck? That's such a stupid move. Like, why would you do that? But then you go a couple moves down the line and it's like, oh my gosh, they just checkmated them off of sacrificing the queen for a pawn. It's the craziest thing. God has those moves in our life, and He put it in a great way that we don't always know what's best for us. Things that seem like they're setting us back can actually be setting us up for some of the best things ever. He gave a little story of a farmer and his son. They would use a horse. The son would use a horse to plow the fields, and they would actually get crops from that, and that's how they would make their money. The son ends up, the horse ends up running away, and the neighbors see that and they come and tell them, oh my gosh, your horse ran away. You must be so sad. How are you going to be able to make money? This is so terrible. And the guy says, I don't know if it's good or bad yet. And the neighbors say, oh, we feel so bad for him because he can't see how terrible this is. The horse ends up coming back with another horse, and the neighbors see that and they're like, oh my gosh, your horse just came back with another horse. This is so amazing. Like, you must be so happy. You can make money twice as fast. And the guy's like, I don't know if this is good or bad yet. We'll see. The second horse ends up, when the son's trying to train it, throwing the son off. He breaks his leg. The neighbors are like, oh my gosh, this is so bad. Ends up saying the same thing. I don't know if this is good or bad yet. Ends up being the army is recruiting people that are able-bodied to the army, but the son has a broken leg. You get what I'm saying here. We don't know whether things are going to be good or bad. God is the only one that has that infinite wisdom. So if we can stop judging our circumstances, stop judging people so much, then we can get into the flow state of life with God. Because you just say, I accept what you are giving me today, Lord. I surrender to you. And when you surrender, that creates room for gratitude and joy. What a beautiful thing. I also have this right here on my screensaver. I took it, I don't know if you guys can see that. It's a dude riding a horse, and he's just riding the horse fast, but it also has a verse on there that says, trust in the Lord with all thine heart, lean not on your own understanding, in all thy ways acknowledge Him, and He will make your path straight. That's basically what we're trying to do in our life. We're getting into that flow state with our horse, but our horse is an analogy for God. Knowing that the more that we can just trust our horse that has infinite wisdom is going to know every path that we need to go to, we can just get into the flow state that he talks about in the book. It's like, he calls it resonance, but I say flow state because it's just like, you're joyous, you're happy, you're loving, no matter your circumstances. Even if things are going bad, you can continue to be in a good state with God, and that's where your best stuff comes from. I think it's a beautiful way of thinking about it, and I think just a beautiful way to live our life every single day. We're trying to get into it as much as we can. We're trying to start to flow with it, but just knowing that we don't know all the moves. God knows all the moves. He knows the best moves possible, and if we can just trust not ourselves, not our own understanding, like it says in that scripture, but trusting the one that has the understanding, that has the infinite wisdom. As we continue to build our wisdom, we can not only understand that we are very low in wisdom, that we still need to grow very much, but we can have sympathy for other people that are growing also, and we can love them despite their mistakes, because they're making the best move that they can with what is in their heart. Love you guys very much, man. I hope you guys are having an amazing one. Talk to you on the next video. Peace.